Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Lawrence County High School. This is Larry Cecil along with Justin Holbrook and Wayne Figueroa on camera. Alex back to station helping us tonight, and we're here for the championship game of the 58th District Boys Tournament, and it will feature Floyd Central and Prestonsburg. And Justin, these two teams met twice during the regular season. Prestonsburg coming away with wins on both of them.
Yeah, we did the game a couple weeks ago there at Floyd Central, and it was a tight game going into the half, and Prestonsburg pulled away with a big win there. I mean, I think they ended up winning the game 18 or 19 points, pulling away in the second half. And, you know, this is a rematch from last year's championship game, so I'm sure Prestonsburg looking to get a little revenge. Floyd Central won last year, and Floyd Central trying to get a little revenge for this year for 2 losses. So look for a good game.
Well, they've played, like I said, 2 times early in the season. They played at Prestonsburg, and that was a 56-40 win for Prestonsburg. And then the game that you mentioned at Floyd Central a couple weeks ago was 58-44. So they beat them 2 times, won 14, won 16 points. Of course, Floyd Central getting into the championship game with a big upset win against the #1 seed Lawrence County Bulldogs the other night, 56-54. And if Brady Kahn has the game tonight that he had against Lawrence County the other night, we might be crowning the Jaguars tonight.
Yeah, 2 times back-to-back if he has that kind of game tonight. And I'm sure Coach Rose was watching that game, and I'm sure he's going to try to come out here and have a good game plan to keep Brady from getting the ball. But I'm sure Coach York had the same game plan too. But, you know, sometimes, you know, Brady, this is his senior year, that will to win, sometimes it showed the other night. And, you know, like you said, that was a big upset. That was their first district win all year.
Right. Well, they come into that game 4-22 on the season.
Yes.
So, 4-24 on the season, actually. And Prestonsburg tonight comes in 16-14, counting their win they had against Betsy Layne the other night. And Blake Sloan comes in tonight's game averaging 14 points a game. You got Adam Sloan with 12 points a game and Graham Burchett with 11. Of course, Blake Sloan, he had the big game of the night for the Black Cats. I think he had 28 or 29 points and hit
5 threes.
5 3-pointers. And so you got to look at that. He is the man that can with the chance to control Brady Kahn, but if they play man-to-man, Blake steps out behind the 3-point line.
Yeah, that's advantage
and draws Brady out from under the bucket, then it would be advantage Prestonsburg. So might see Coach Hager, he don't play a whole lot of zone. He likes to play man-to-man, and he will play the full court pressure. So it'll be interesting to see if he'll go to a zone, if that's what Prestonsburg tries to do, is put Blake Sloan outside the paint.
Yeah, and they've got Adam Sloan out there, too, that can score from the outside, too. So, you know, you're kind of playing with fire if you try to suck that zone in there to keep Blake from, you know, getting the easy buckets inside. But, you know, on the counter punch, you've got Adam and Blake can both hit 3-pointers outside. So that'll be an interesting play on Coach Hager's part.
Well, also, you was talking about Adam. He's probably their best player that to have that can actually put it on the floor and take it to the bucket strong too, you know. So if you pull Brady out on Blake on the outside, then that does open the lane up for Adam to drive the lane.
Yeah, and he's more than capable to put it on the deck and get to the goal, and he can put, you know, he's got a great pull-up game too. So, you know, Coach Hager's going to have that figured out, and I'm sure he's got a good game plan. He had a great game plan the other night against Lawrence County. He slowed that game and dictated the pace. So I'm sure they've got something in store for Prestonsburg tonight.
I don't know if he looked during the season or not, but I know we was talking about at that game, Lawrence County likes to get it up and down the floor and score some points. And coming into that game the other night, they had 6 games during the regular season where they had scored in the 50s, and they was 3-3, and Coach Hager's squad held them to 54, and they end up with the win. So that right there shows that Lawrence County didn't like the slow down game, and Coach Hager was smart to do that.
Yeah, it played right into Floyd Central's hands, and, you know, they hit the timely shots and, you know, came up with some timely rebounds and good defense that, you know, that's, you know, at this point in the game, everybody's really familiar with each other, especially 2 old 58 district opponents in Prestonsburg and Floyd Central. So everybody knows everybody. It's just who's going to put together the better game plan and execute that game plan.
Execute, that's right. It doesn't make any difference what kind of game plan that the coach puts together, and I know you know that for sure. You know, it's how the players execute your plan once they get on the floor.
Yeah, because, you know, nerves, which they didn't seem to bother Floyd Central and Lawrence County the other night. Everybody come out hitting three-pointers there. I think they hit 4 threes straight, you know, in a row from both teams. And, you know, the players, you have to trust the players that you've put the right game plan in and they buy in. And if they do, then, you know, like Floyd Central, it worked out great for them the other night. And I'm sure Coach York had a good game plan, but the players just couldn't get the pace that they wanted to against Floyd Central.
Well, Floyd Central has, as we said, not faced or not beat Prestonsburg in 2, so they'll have the revenge factor on their mind tonight. And on the other hand, Prestonsburg come in very confident because they have beaten this team 2 times this year, once by 14 and one for 16 points. So we're going to send it back to the station. We'll be back shortly for the starting lineups and the tip-off of tonight's championship game, and we'll see who has the best game plan, who executes it the best shortly, and we'll be crowning a champion here tonight. And we'll send it back to the station. This is WPRG TV Sports.
Here's Tim Wells, General Manager, Mann Toyota. Tim, once again, we're in a new year. You got some new cars and some new incentives.
We sure do, Randy. Toyota's starting the year out strong. They have great rebates on all their vehicles and great rates on the Tundra, the Sienna, the Corolla, the Yaris, 0%. Even on the RAV4, 0% interest.
Man, what a deal.
You're gonna drive away saying, man, what a deal.
Mann Toyota, US 23, Prestonsburg.
The good folks at Howard Family Pharmacy grew up right here in Eastern Kentucky. They know this town just as well as they know their customers. You want to be greeted by a friend and a pharmacist you know and trust. Come see Wes Howard and Tiffany Jacobs at Howard Family Pharmacy, located at Eastern near Allen Central High School. Call us or visit howardfamilypharmacy.com. Most insurance plans are accepted. Late hours, open on Saturday. Howard Family Pharmacy.
Welcome back to Lawrence County. We're about a minute away from the 58th District Championship game between Floyd Central and Lawrence County. And
Prestonsburg.
Oh, yeah, Prestonsburg. I'm thinking about the other night. And, you know, Prestonsburg gets them 2 times during the regular season. It's always tough to beat a team 3 times.
It is. And I think Floyd Central's really gained the confidence this late in the late season. And, of course, the other night, I'm sure, you know, it's sky high right now, the confidence coming in and beating the #1 seed Lawrence County here on their home floor. So that's always got to be a big lift. And, of course, Brady Kahn had the knee injury during the football season.
Yeah, still trying to get back in shape,
exactly.
get in form.
I think actually he's probably in the best shape he's been all year at this point of the season, and what a time to do that.
Yeah, and that's trouble for everybody.
It is,
the whole
exactly. And we're both teams at the bench now. We're getting ready for the starting lineups as the clock ticks down to 0. We'll have the national anthem first. So we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back with the starting lineups and the tip-off of tonight's championship game between Prestonsburg and Floyd Central. This is WPRG TV Sports.
Whether you're looking for a new garage door or just need repairs, Overhead Door stands for excellence. With a complete line of garage doors and openers, plus expert service you can trust. Beautifully designed, beautifully crafted, trusted for more than 90 years. Always look for the Overhead Door logo to be sure you're getting the genuine, the original Overhead Door.
back at Lawrence County as waiting for the colors to leave the floor, and then we'll have the starting lineups for tonight's championship game between Prestonsburg and Floyd Central. Prestonsburg will be the home team on the floor, as we have the number 2 and the number 4 seed that will be doing battle here tonight.
Yeah, I look for a good game here. I do.
And this is a repeat.
Let's take a look at tonight's starting lineups. First for the visiting Floyd Central Jaguars. Number 1, Caleb Hager. Number 10, Ethan Smith Mills. Number 23, Brady Kahn. Number 20, Blake Sloan. And number 11, Brandon Little. The Jaguars are coached by Sean Hager. And now for tonight's home team, the Prestonsburg Black Cats. Number 13, Josh Hall. Number 10, Graham Burchett. Number 45, Blake Sloan. Number 1, Adam Sloan. And number 4, Grant Justice. The Black Cats are coached by Brent Rose. Your officials for tonight's contest are Jeff Lovely, Mike Paul, and Jimmy Cecil.
And we're set to get tip-off, as that was the starting lineups for Floyd Central and Prestonsburg, as Prestonsburg will break the huddle. And looks like number 11, Brandon Martin, will go up against Blake Sloan at the jump circle as official Mike Hall steps in, and we're about ready for 58th District Men's Championship here at Lawrence County.
Got a great crowd here. Two good student sections here.
And the tip is in the air, controlled by Floyd Central. Caleb Hager has it, and looks like Prestonsburg is going to open up in a man-to-man defense. Smith Mills across the top of the circle, reverses, working down the lane, kicks it back out. That's Blake Sloan with it. And now they'll give it back out to Hager, and he'll reset their offense again.
I'd look for Floyd Central to establish a good move.
And there's Smith Mills, comes up short on the baseline jumper, rebound Adam Sloan. He'll give it over to Grant Justice.
Had a good move there.
Yes, he did. They kept looking for Brady. They wanted to try to get Brady Kahn off to a good start. Graham Burchett working now with Justice. Over on the corner it goes to Josh Hall.
Looks like he's...
And here's Blake Sloan over the corner, and Blake Sloan on Blake Sloan there. And here's a steal. Caleb Hager comes out with the steal, gives it Brady Kahn back to Hager. Hager comes to the top of the circle now, works it down the left side over to Blake Sloan. Here's Kahn inside against Blake Sloan of Prestonsburg. No good, but Martin puts it back up and in. Brandon Martin with the offensive putback.
Yeah, that was good position on his part. Everybody coming over to Brady, and it comes straight off to him. Good putback.
So Prestonsburg works in the front court. Here's Blake Sloan. Both teams has a Blake Sloan, and Blake Sloan is guarding Blake Sloan right now.
Sloan on Sloan.
A little bit confusing. Josh Hall has it. Now he give it back out to Grant Justice. He comes back to the jump circle, resets their offense, works it down the right side. Josh Hall And in the corner it'll go. This is Graham Burchett with it. Blake Sloan off Prestonsburg. Back over Justice on the drive. In the corner it goes Adam Sloan. Graham Burchett drive down the lane, double teamed, and going to walk.
Yeah, he came down first. That's good defense.
He went up, split the double team, but you're right, he hit the floor again before he was able to put it up. And now full court man-to-man pressure by Prestonsburg. Brady Kahn has it. Comes over in the corner. Blake Sloan up and no good. Again, Martin gets the rebound, puts it up, no good. Gets it again, it's blocked. Adam Sloan comes out for Prestonsburg.
Yeah, good. That's 2 offensive rebounds, or 3, I guess you count both of them there.
And here's Grant Justice at the free throw line, and we're tied at 2. 5:30 left here in the first quarter. Just getting started. Floyd Central has it. Now Prestonsburg in a 2-2-1 full court pressure. And they break it, get it in the front court. Smith Mills 3, too long. And rebound still being fought for. Grant Justice comes up with it. Justice into the front court. Josh Hall down the right side. Back to Justice. Top of the circle to Adam Sloan. Graham Burchett looks at a 3, decides not to take it. And now Grant Justice will set up again at the jump circle. Prestonsburg being very deliberate when they get it into the front court right
yes,
now.
I think they had an opportunity to push it a little bit there.
And they're looking to go down inside to Blake Sloan. Can't get it to him. Justice now on the left side. And works back to right side as Blake Sloan steps out behind the three-point line. He had 5 other night. Adam Sloan with the drive, and Smith Mills from behind gets the block.
Yeah, good move, better defense. Good recovery by Smith Mills.
Hager with it in the front court for the Jaguars. Gets it over to Blake Sloan. Inside it go to Brady Kahn. Brady outside the circle. Here's a shot up, no good. 3-point. And again, rebound comes off the Prestonsburg's Graham Burchett. Justice in the front court. Blake Sloan in the corner. They quickly get him. And they'll go to Adam Sloan, back to Justice.
Doing a good job on Sloan, not letting him get that 3-pointer.
Hasn't got a shot off him. We've got 4 minutes left here in the first quarter, and then we're tied at 2. Low scoring game, and here they try to go into Blake Sloan, tipped away by Blake Sloan of Floyd Central.
Blake Sloan guarding Blake Sloan again there.
Yeah. Smith Mills with it for the Jaguars, top of the circle, works down the left side. Here's Blake Sloan of Floyd Central driving with the bucket, and he's going to be fouled on the drive, no shots. And I think that's going against...
Yeah, 13, Josh
Hall. Yeah, Josh Hall. That's the first foul of the game.
Yeah.
We've got 3:44 left first quarter, and we're tied at 2. No, not very many fouls and not much scoring.
No,
here's Brady Kahn, free throw line jumper, comes up short. Again, Martin with the rebound, puts it up and misses again, get it again, and then fouled. Brandon Martin is a man on the boards right now.
It has to be like maybe his 4th or 5th offensive rebound.
That's at least 5 on
Yes. Burchett.
And Graham Burchett with the foul, so Brandon Martin will be at the line to shoot 2 free throws.
The only negative is he's not got any points out of any of those 5 rebounds yet.
Well, he had the 2 points, I think.
Yeah, he got, but it was on offensive rebound.
Yeah.
That is right.
And he makes the free throw, so he's got all 3 of the points. He'll have 1 more. And this one's up and also good, so 4-2.
Yeah, all 4 points on offensive rebounds.
Yep. Justice walks it into front court for Prestonsburg. Works down the right side, gets it over in the corner. That is Hall with it. Josh Hall comes across to Adam Sloan. Hall comes to the left side, and it's taken away by Blake Sloan. And here is Martin, and gets his pocket pick from behind, knocked off his leg out of bounds. It'll go to Prestonsburg. Good defense that time.
Yeah, good defense by Blake Sloan to get the ball here, and then good hustle on Prestonsburg to get it away from Martin.
I think that was Adam Sloan that took that one away from behind.
Yeah. That's good hustle because that was 2 points.
Yes, it was. We got number 3, Caleb Jarvis, in for Prestonsburg. He will replace, see who went out, Graham Burchett?
Yes.
No, he's on the floor. And Blake Sloan shot no good, gets his own rebound, puts it up, no good, and he's fouled.
I think he's fouled by Blake Sloan, too.
Adam Sloan went to the, no, he's there too. Who we got?
Maybe Josh. I think Josh Hall.
Yeah, Josh Hall, that's who it is. And Blake Sloan of Prestonsburg hits the first free throw. He'll have one more.
Yeah, they've
4 to
got
3.
Blake down here on the block, and I think that's an advantage Prestonsburg if they can get him one-on-one on the block down here.
Right. So we're tied at 4. Both teams has 1 field goal. Both teams has 2 free throws. And here is a foul in the front court as Jarvis was trying to get the ball away from Smith Mills, called for the foul.
It's her 3rd foul here in the last probably minute.
2:47 left first quarter, hits 4 to 4. Floyd Central with the basketball. Caleb Hager into the front court. Down the left side to Blake Sloan. Sloan, top of the circle, now drives down the lane, back out to Smith Mills. He puts it on the move down the lane, left-handed runner up and good.
Good move.
Ethan Smith Mills with his bucket, and the Jaguars out by 2 now, 6 to 4.
That's a good drive. They don't want to help off on Brady, and it's creating a good lane for Smith Mills.
Yeah, he needs to take advantage of that while they're in that man-to-man defense. Graham Birch at 3, air ball. Brady Kahn comes up with the rebound. Hager with it into the front court. Works over to the left side to Blake Sloan. Gets a screen top of the circle by Martin. Inside it goes to Brady Kahn. Hits blocked by Blake Sloan.
Yeah, good help defense right there, too.
I think if he turned to his left and turned into the double team, if it went right-handed, he'd have been open, I think.
Yeah, I think he had that side. The good help side defense by Prestonsburg.
Right. Grant Justice with it. 1:45 left first quarter. Hits 6 to 4. Floyd Central. And here's Jarvis on the drive, and he's going to be fouled by Blake Sloan.
That's 2 on him.
Of Floyd Central.
He's got both fouls for Floyd Central.
And Jarvis is going to the line to shoot 2, and looks like that's Dalton Boyd getting off the bench, probably coming in for Blake Sloan.
Yeah, and I think he's got Hayden Hall coming in, too, for Brandon Martin.
Number 2, Hayden Hall. As Caleb Jarvis misses the first free throw. Still 6-4 with 1:40 left in the first quarter. Jarvis' second free throw also no good, and that was Hayden Hall with the rebound. Hager with it into the front court for the Jaguars of Floyd Central. Gives it over to Smith Mills. Back over to Caleb Hager. And here's Smith Mills working down the left side. Stops. Gives it out to Brady Kahn. 3-pointer in the air. Air ball. And Prestonsburg comes off with it.
That's a win for Prestonsburg if Brady settles for that 3-pointer.
Yes, it is. Jarvis with it. Getting inside. That is Gullett into the game now for Prestonsburg. Gets it back out to Grant Justice, and he'll go to the jump circle, get the offense set. Works to the right side, still on the move, kicks it in the corner to Jarvis. He drives, shot block.
Good
that
defense
time by
Hager.
Caleb Hager with the block.
Good defense.
And he's down the left side and has it tipped out of bounds. It's going to stay with Floyd Central. 45 seconds left. It's 6-4, low scoring affair.
Yeah, and getting pretty good shots, too. Just nobody's really finishing.
Here's Smith Mills inside the three-point line, partially blocked, picked up by Adam Sloan. And Blake Sloan.
Floyd Central's done a great job of keeping him from getting good looks here.
Well, he hasn't scored, or Brady Kahn, either one.
Yeah, Blake get 2 free throws.
Yeah, that's right. He hits the 2 free throws. You're right. No field goal.
No.
Prestonsburg's Grant Justice has it now. 19 seconds left here in the quarter. He's working out at the timeline. He's just standing there dribbling the ball. They're going to work it for the last shot.
Easy to keep up with points. We've not had very many.
It is. 10 seconds. Down to 5. Justice loses it. Jarvis throws up a 3. No good. And that's Dalton Boyd comes up with it. And we're at the end of the first quarter of the night's championship game between Prestonsburg and Floyd Central. And Floyd Central has the 6-4 lead. We'll send it to the station and be right back. This is WPRG TV Sports.
Hey, it's Craig Dammer Furniture Tax Refund Sale going on right now.
Get this 3-piece only $94 a month, plus up to a 50-inch TV for free. It's the tax refund sale at Craig Dammer Furniture in downtown Pikeville.
It begins with a click. And no matter where you are, you have countless choices at your fingertips. On the road, on your break, even in your own backyard. A world of entertainment. is just a click away. Simply go to imctv.com/watchtve to get started. Intermountain Cable, connecting you to everything that matters.
Hey, it's Craig Diamond Furniture tax refund sale going on right now.
Buy this sectional with the Ottoman, only $62 a month, plus up to a 50-inch TV for free. It's the tax refund sale at Craig Diamond Furniture in downtown Pikeville.
Welcome back to Lawrence County, getting ready to start the second quarter. Floyd Central holds a 6-4 lead over Prestonsburg. Hopefully the nerves are going to calm down here and we can get some scoring going here in this second quarter, Larry.
I think both teams it's like two boxers. They just jab and feeling each other out a little bit. Prestonsburg will have it to start this quarter, and here's going to be a foul called on Hayden Hall. He was D'ing up on Graham Burchett.
Yeah, he was all over him.
And they probably called the third foul. They missed him first two.
Yeah, I think they did, because he was up on him pretty tight there.
He was.
Yeah, I think that's what Coach Hager's mad about is you didn't call the first two. Why are you going to call the third one?
Right.
But I don't think that's a good argument, though.
And a near steal by Smith Mills, but he'll stay with Prestonsburg. Grant Justice in the far right-hand corner on the baseline will bring it in. He's looking, gets it in at his, was that Gullett? Yes, Gullett with it. They got both big men in, Gullett and Blake Sloan. That might have, Martin doing all that offensive rebounding might have forced that move. And here's Burchett, no good, and Smith Mills comes off with the rebound.
I think if you're Sloan, you're probably going to have to force a shot down here to kind of.
And here's Smith Mills coming across top of the circle, get it into Brady Kahn, and he puts it up. Power move, gets his own rebound, puts it back up, no good. Gets it again, puts it up and in. Brady Kahn with the war that time. And Floyd Central is owning the offensive boards right now. They've got only 2 buckets to show for it.
Yeah, and good initial defense by Prestonsburg there. You just got to come up with that loose ball and Brady get 2 offensive rebounds, and eventually he's going to stick one in there.
And here's Blake Sloan just inside the 3-point line, knocks it down at the top of the key.
So both big guys both get their first buckets of the game.
8-6. Here's Hager into the front court with it. On the left side, comes across to the right side. Smith Mills looks at a 3, decides not to take it, puts it on the floor. Baseline move, reverse layup, no good. Brady Kahn again, and one on the putback.
Yeah, Floyd Central's doing a really good job on the offensive glass down here.
And I think that's going to go against Gullett. Coach Rose not pleased with the call. And Brady Kahn knocks the free throw down, so it's 11-6. That's the largest lead by either team as Braden Martin returns to the lineup for Floyd Central.
Yeah, that's a 5-0 run by Brady Kahn.
All on the offensive glass, too.
Yeah. Between him and Martin, I bet they've got 10 offensive rebounds.
I think that made the 10th one. And here's Graham Burchett. He puts it in and comes up with the foul. That's going to be Martin's first. And Graham Burchett will go to the line trying to complete a 3-point play.
That's a good answer if you're Prestonsburg. That's what you needed.
Yes. Good back screen set. He flashed from the left side across the lane. And, of course, anytime you got Blake Sloan in there, you know, that's the focus.
Yes.
So Burchett will be at the line for the 1 free throw. 6:16 left here in the first half as Burchett misses the free throw. It's 11-8 Floyd Central. Caleb Hager with it into the front court, guarded by Jarvis. Gets it over to Smith Mills. He works down the left side to the baseline, kicks it back out to Brady Kahn. Kahn calls for him to come and get it. Smith Mills has it down the lane, kicks it in to Martin, and he can't handle the pass. Picked up by Justice quickly on the other end, and here is Jarvis. And no good. Brady Kahn comes up to the rebound.
Yeah, I think he felt the timber coming there.
Well, he let one go flying by, but then Brady Kahn arrived on the scene.
Yeah, he let the little guy go by, and then the big boys come in.
Smith Mills with it on the right side for the Jaguars. He works top of the circle, the left side. Inside it goes. Turn to the baseline, Brady Kahn, and he's fouled.
Good move.
And I'm not sure who that fouled. That Blake
Yeah,
Sloan.
Blake. That's his first.
I didn't know if they got him or the guy reaching in from behind. There was two there. So Brady Kahn back to the line to shoot 2 free throws. 5:28 left, and Kahn misses the free throw badly to the right.
Yeah, we could see that from here when he let that one go.
So we'll have one more. 5:28 here in the first half is what's left, and it's 12-8. Floyd Central over Prestonsburg. And number 5 for Prestonsburg, that's Clayton Smith coming into the lineup. Justice works into front court for the Black Cats, gets it over to Burchett. Back to Justice, Burchett down the left side, and pass was tipped, knocked out of bounds by Smith Mills.
Good hands.
Try to get it to Blake Sloan down on the baseline. Grant Justice will step out of bounds on his own baseline, gets it in. Pass is deflected by Brady Kahn and picked up by Caleb Hager.
Yeah, that's a tough pass there.
Yeah, they had no change there. They had to go through 2 Jaguars before it even got to where he wanted it to go. And here inside, Dalton Boyd, and Brady Kahn comes up short on the turnaround.
Yeah, good move, just come up a little short there.
Prestonsburg with it in the front court. That's Smith with it. Works over to Justice. Inside here is Adam Sloan, open 10-foot baseline jumper put up and good.
Yeah, that's his first too. If you're Prestonsburg, you need to get him going.
Right. He's been on the bench for a while. He's just now back in, so it's 10-12 with 4:30 left here in the first half. Jaguars with the basketball. They have the lead. Smith Mills, top the circle. Stop, step back, free throw line jumper, no good. Rebound comes off to Graham Burchett. Gets it out to Justice. Into the corner, it comes Adam Sloan. And he's cut off, back to Justice. 3, no good. And rebound out of bounds. And hit is going Floyd Central. A little bit of delayed call on which way it's going.
I didn't know which way he was going to go with there.
And pass comes into Caleb Hager. He's being trailed by Justice into the front court. Here comes on the right side. Now he evens out the floor. That works down the left side, looking for Brady Kahn. He gets it. Excuse me, is that?
Yeah, that was.
No, that was Dalton Boyd.
Yeah.
And comes up short on a 12-foot jumper. Adam Sloan splits a double team down the lane. He's fouled.
2 shots. Brandon Martin.
Yes, is that
That'll be his second? Yeah. So that's 2 on Blake Sloan and 2 on Brandon Martin.
Adam Sloan will be at the line for the Black Cats. They trail by 2, 12-10. He can tie it up. And first one's good. 3:47 left here in the first half.
Yeah, Prestonsburg has shot well from the free throw line both games that I've had.
We've got a good one brewing. 1-point game, 12-11. And Sloan's second free throw bounces out. Rebound comes off to Hayden Hall into the game. He'll get it over to Hager. Caleb Hager in the front line, and Prestonsburg's going to a 2-3 half-court trap. They get it inside, and here's Brady Kahn, puts it up and in as nice drive that time by Hayden Hall, drawing the defense to him, and then dishes off to Brady Kahn.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to leave Brady Kahn.
Right. I'd take my chances. Hayden Hall shooting that one, dude.
I absolutely would.
Prestonsburg working. There's Adam Sloan. Back out to Justice. Cross Graham Burchett. Tees up a 3. We're tied as Graham Burchett knocks it down on the left side. 14 each. Hager into the front court. Smith Mills. Baseline drive. Floater. No good. And rebound Burchett. Nice save into Justice.
Yes.
Gets it over to Blake Sloan of Prestonsburg. Back to Justice. 2:45 left first half. We're tied at 14 as Justice calls out his offensive set he wants to get into. Looks like a 1-3-1. Here's Blake Sloan in the corner. Gives it back out to Justice. Sloan just working back and forth across the baseline. And here's the pass tip, but Adam Sloan was able to control it. Now he breaks free. 10-foot baseline jumper, no good. And Smith Mills comes off with the rebound.
Yeah, good defense disrupting their play there because I felt like Prestonsburg is getting a good rhythm on offense.
Hager works it in the front court for the Jaguars. Being tracked And into the corner, that is Boyd with it. Dalton Boyd looked at the three. Now comes top of the circle and has his pocket pick. Graham Burchett. And going in and one as Blake Sloan, no, excuse me, that is Hayden Hall hits him from behind. Prestonsburg retakes the lead, and they can extend it to 3 if Burchett knocks down the free throw. Too much dribbling.
Yeah, you got to take care of the ball there. Be strong with the ball.
And we've got the little man Brandon Moore into the lineup for the Jaguars.
That's 2 fouls on Hayden Hall.
And also we've got number 3, Jarvis, returning to the lineup for Prestonsburg. Graham Burchett at the line to shoot 1. We've got 2:02 left first half. Prestonsburg has retaken the lead by 3 now as Burchett has got the last 6. He had a 3-pointer and then completes a 3-point play. So
yeah, he's got 8 points this quarter.
He's got a 6-0 run going right now, and pass stolen. Jarvis, and he's going to carry. Yeah.
Carry, yeah.
Yeah. He was headed for the goal and tried to get there a little too quick.
Yeah, that's a tough turnover, too, because that's an easy 2. I don't think they could have caught him.
So Floyd Central have it side out in the backcourt, and they get it in. Brady Kahn finally gets it. Now they get it over to Hayden Hall, straight to the bucket, charge.
Yeah, he was waiting on him. That's 3 on Hayden.
And nice charge pick up that time by Blake Sloan.
Yeah, he was waiting.
You said, he was waiting on him.
Yeah, he was just waiting on him to get there.
What you see that man waiting there, you got to
sidestep. Yeah, sidestep, pull up, or
Grant Justice with it for Prestonsburg. His team leads the 3. 1:40 left here in the first half.
Well, they've got all the momentum right now.
They have scored the last 6 points, and all 6 of those belongs to Graham Burchett, and he's got it now, and he's going to be called for the walk.
Yeah, he cut too fast there. Forgot to put the dribble down first.
Yeah.
For Floyd Central, you need to get it, obviously get it across half court, but you need to get a good look here.
Yeah, they're
on the ropes a little bit
here. They're on the ropes
offensively.
a little bit. You're exactly right. They get it in to Brandon Moore. He comes into front court with it, gets it over to Smith Mills, looks at a 3, puts it on the floor to the bucket. Brady Kahn, free throw line jumper, he's fouled.
Yeah, that's good play by Smith Mills. Fake the 3-pointer, go in. Now you get 2 free throws. Just got to kind of convert here.
That foul's going to go against Grant Burchett, or Grant Justice, excuse me.
It's his first.
That is 16 fouls for
both teams will be shooting the bonus now.
But Brady Kahn is at the line to shoot 2. First one's up and good. Cuts the lead to 2. He can cut it into it further and knock it down to 1 with a make. 17-15. And misses it. Rebound, Caleb Hager.
Sloan was right there, just didn't box him out.
Right. Brady Kahn at the free throw line. Knocks loose. Battle for the rebound, and we've got a jump ball, and it's going to go to Prestonsburg.
They're going to stay with Floyd Central.
Oh, excuse me, Floyd Central. Right.
I thought that was a quick jump ball. I think they're still fighting for it.
Well, I never did think
either
players had a hold of it.
Yeah.
But it'll stay with Floyd Central. Moore with it down the lane, knocked loose. And Hager over to Jarvis, up and good. As beautiful pass that time by Adam Sloan.
Yeah,
and Prestonsburg 4-point lead now, 19-15.
I'm Coach Hager. Yeah, I thought it was time for a timeout there. Calm the horses a little bit there.
And Coach Hager takes a 30-second timeout with 46 seconds left. His team trailing by 4, 19-15, and Prestonsburg right now on a 8-0 run.
Yeah, they're controlling the defense here. They're getting easy turnovers and converting on them too. You know, they got the 1 turnover on the carry there. They should have had 2 more points, but they've turned up the defense intensity, and Floyd Central is not handling it real well right now.
And that's the same thing that we've seen when they played at Floyd Central the last game.
Yeah, Floyd Central made it to halftime last time before they started you know, turning it over.
And I think it might have been a 4 or 5 point game at the half.
Yes.
And we've got a 4 point game now with 46 seconds left. Then the second half, Prestonsburg, the whole half, put the pressure on, and Jaguars couldn't handle it.
Yeah, depending the pressure here, if I'm Floyd Central, I might just want to hold this for one if I can hold it for if they'll let me hold it for 45 seconds.
Brandon Moore gets it over to Smith Mills. Smith Mills works the baseline to the bucket. Shot up, no good. Partially blocked. Rebound comes off Graham Burchett.
Yeah, good defense by Burchett coming over there, and good help defense. Forced a tough shot.
Justice now across the circle, and he's going to, they're going to try to work for the last shot. 20 seconds left here as we got a timeout called by Prestonsburg.
Yeah,
and they was close to getting a 5 second.
I think that's what Coach Rose
called.
Yeah, I think that's why he called that timeout. I think he was real close to getting it.
And this will be a 30-second timeout also. 20 seconds exactly left here in the first half. 14-15. This one looks like it has the makings of going right down to the wire.
Yeah, they, you know, both teams scoring a little bit better here in the second quarter, but it's kind of both teams have an answer. And, you know, right now, Prestonsburg's got the momentum. If they pick up a bucket here going into the half, that's going to be huge. If you're Floyd Central, if you can get a good stop here going into the half, that
it's been
a little bit of theirs.
It's been a defensive struggle,
Yes.
and
yeah,
whoever scores the most points off turnovers tonight could be the champion. Prestonsburg brings it in. Justice. 15 seconds left here in the half. Justice working down the left side, gets it over to Adam Sloan. Sloan works the right side, goes up between the double team, no good. Rebound come off, and it's stolen. Moore with it. 4 seconds, 3, and not going to get a shot off, as don't know if they was tipped out of bounds or whatever, but I know down in the corner, Josh Hall lost it out of bounds. So at the end of the first half, it's 19-15, Prestonsburg with the lead. We'll send it back to the station. Be back shortly with some halftime stats and comments. This is WPRG TV Sports.
You're on the move every day. You're mobile, and so is Community Trust Bank. Now, you've got one-touch access to your accounts. No need to remember or update passwords. Make a deposit with a click, not a pen. No deposit slip and no line. And get that morning cup of joe without the hassle, without the wait. Community Trust Bank is dedicated to making your banking experience secure, fast, and easy. Don't wait. Go mobile with Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
Here's Tim Wells, General Manager, Man Toyota. Tim, once again, we're in a new year. You got some new cars and some new incentives.
We sure do, Randy. Toyota's starting the year out strong. They have great rebates on all their vehicles and great rates on the Tundra, the Sienna, the Corolla, the Yaris, 0%. Even on the RAV4, 0% interest.
Man, what a deal.
You're gonna drive away saying, man, what a deal.
Man Toyota, US 23, Prestonsburg.
The good folks at Howard Family Pharmacy grew up right here in Eastern Kentucky. They know this town just as well as they know their customers. You want to be greeted by a friend and a pharmacist you know and trust. Come see Wes Howard and Tiffany Jacobs at Howard Family Pharmacy, located at Eastern near Allen Central High School. Call us or visit howardfamilypharmacy.com. Most insurance plans are accepted. Late hours, open on Saturday. Howard Family Pharmacy.
Welcome back to Lawrence County. We're at the half of tonight's championship game of the 58th District Tournament between Prestonsburg and Floyd Central boys, and it is 19-15 at the half. Prestonsburg goes on a 8-0 run or an 8-1 run toward the end of the first half and takes the 4-point lead, Justin.
Yeah, it was a defensive battle there. It was tough to get some points, and if you're Floyd Central, you've only got one player that scored in the second quarter for you, Brady Conn. He had 9 points, but some other players just going to have to step up here. Brady, like I said, Brady Kahn has 9 points, Ethan Smith-Mills with 2, and Brandon Martin with 4. They were 5 for 6 from the free throw line. And if you're Prestonsburg, you've kind of got it spread out a little bit. Graham Burchett had 8 points all in the second quarter. Grant Justice with 2, Adam Sloan with 3, Blake Sloan with 4, and Caleb Jarvis with 2. They were 4 for 8 from the free throw line. So Prestonsburg a little bit more balanced attack, but, you know, I think Floyd Central's done a good job of keeping Blake Sloan down a little bit. He's not got a lot of good looks at the basket, so.
Well, he's been busy on the defensive end trying to keep Brady Kahn under control, and for the most part he has, because I know at least 5 of the 9 points that Brady's got come on the offensive glass. He had a and one and completed that, and then he had another putback off the offensive glass. So
yeah, good initial defense. Just got to finish it with a rebound.
Right. Blake Sloan's been doing a good job on him, and of course on the other end, just like you said, Floyd Central's been doing a good job on Blake Sloan of Prestonsburg, and they've had 2 or 3 different men on him. I know they started out with their Blake Sloan guarding him, and of course, he got him in foul trouble pretty quick. He got 2 fouls and had to go to the bench. And both teams turning it over and not being able to convert on the turnovers. Prestonsburg has converted a higher percentage than Floyd Central, and I think that's a difference in the game right now.
Yeah, I do too. They've been some easy turnovers, and they, like you said, they've converted a couple more. But, you know, 19 to 15 points obviously at a premium for both teams. And, you know, Blake Sloan yet to get a three-point. You know, he hit 5 threes the other night, and he's yet to even attempt a three-pointer, I don't think. So, you know, both teams, they've worked on defense. Now let's see if they can work on the offense here at the halftime adjustments.
All righty, so we're going to send it back to the station, take a short break, and then we'll be back for the start of the night's second half between Prestonsburg and Floyd Central. This is WPRG TV Sports.
Whether you're looking for a new garage door or just need repairs, Overhead Door stands for excellence. With a complete line of garage doors and openers, plus expert service you can trust. Beautifully designed, beautifully crafted, trusted for more than 90 years. Always look for the Overhead Door logo to be sure you're getting the genuine, the original Overhead Door.
It begins with a click. And no matter where you are, you have countless choices at your fingertips. On the road, on your break, even in your own backyard. A world of entertainment is just a click away. Simply go to imctv.com/watchtve to get started. Intermountain Cable, connecting you to everything that matters.
Welcome back to Lawrence County. We're about a minute away from the start of the third quarter in the championship game of the 58th District. Prestonsburg leading Floyd Central 19 to 15. Hopefully some teams are going to get some points on the board, but if not, you know, they both played really good defense.
Yeah, they did. Both teams turned the other over several times, and like we said, Prestonsburg was able to convert a few more buckets off of those turnovers. Actually, the best play that the Jaguars has run tonight is fired up on the board, miss a shot, and get it, and go get it, put it back in.
Yeah, I mean, they probably got 11 or 12 offensive rebounds or more, and to only have 15 points, you should, you know, probably should have converted a little higher clip at that.
Well, off of those 15 points, 9 of them has come off of offensive rebounds because
Brandon Martin's 4.
Martin had 4, and then Brady 2 trips down and had it, and then got the and 1. So 9 of the 15 has come off of offensive rebounds.
Yeah, they, you know, and if you're Coach Hager, you want to convert at a little higher clip than that. You know, if you're, and a couple of them, they were getting 2 and 3 rebounds and still not putting points on the board. So, you know, if you're Coach Rose, you probably address that at halftime. You can get them to 1 and done. You can stretch this lead out to maybe, you know, 8, 9, 10 points here.
And Brady Kahn, they're working inside to him. They're double teaming him. So instead of trying to make that move and go up through the double team, they're going to have to spot somebody on the side of the floor that he's on and go inside out.
Yeah. Somebody's going to have to knock down that outside shot to kind of keep them honest, because if they could knock down one, that's just going to open it up for Brady to kind of go to work down there.
Exactly. The Black Cats will have it to start this third quarter. Grant Justice with it into Adam Sloan. Jaguars picking up man-to-man. And here's Sloan to the bucket, puts it up and in.
Good move.
And like we said in the pregame, he's got the body. He can take it, absorb a little contact, and make it to the bucket.
Could have easily been and one there.
Yes. Here's Blake Sloan for the Jaguars into the front court. Gives it over to Smith Mills. Prestonsburg with the 6-point lead. That's their largest of the night. And they go inside. That's Martin with it. He makes the move, spin move, loses the basketball, and he's fouled. And is that Blake Sloan? Nope, number 1. And that's Adam Sloan.
That's his first.
So Smith Mills will bring it in from the baseline, gets it in to Martin. They'll go back out top, Caleb Hager. Smith Mills looking into Martin. Brady Conn right now at the free throw line. Now he drops down deep. He's got Blake Sloan on him. Here's Smith Mills reverse down the lane and comes up short on the shot.
Good move.
Prestonsburg with it into front court. Justice quickly over to Blake Sloan, back to Justice. Smith Mills now gets back into the defense position as Justice comes to the jump circle, gets his offense set. Looking inside, Blake Sloan comes out top circle, sets a screen. Justice works down the side off his foot, out of bounds. Another unforced turnover.
Yeah, he was trying to go to the goal there. I'd like to say maybe just turn that around and walk back out, because they've done a good job of being patient and getting a good shot in the half court.
And Prestonsburg comes out in that full court. It's man-to-man pressure that time, but they'll go 2-2-1, and beautiful pass inside as Brandon Martin breaks to the bucket and puts it up and in.
That's textbook on how to break a press and get a layup.
Yes, it is. 21-17. Just getting started here in the third quarter. 6:25 left. Prestonsburg with the lead. They have the basketball as Graham Burchett topped the circle with it. He's looking to get rid of it. Puts a dribble down, gets it back. Oh, here's Blake Sloan's first three. No good. Rebound run down by Smith Mills. Boy, they left him open that time.
Yeah, that's a good look. I don't know if I'd be doing that very much tonight.
Dodged the bullet that time.
Yes.
Smith Mills with it into the front court. He's got it on the floor, and inside it goes Brady Conn to the baseline, and he's going to be fouled from behind. I think we're going to get Burchett on that one.
Yeah, that was good. That was good effort by Burchett to get in there, but I think he just kind of swiped a little too hard there.
Blake Sloan had good defense on Brady. I don't know if Brady would have been able to make that.
Yeah, I don't know if he needed the help.
Exactly. So Brady Conn will be at the line to shoot two, and the first one's bottom. 21-18, lead cut to three. He can get it down to two. 5:53 left here in the third quarter. And misses the second one, so stays at a 3-point lead for Prestonsburg, 21-18. Justice in the front court for the Black Cats. Comes across the top of the circle. Brady Conn hinges out and comes up the steal, and here's Hager on the other end, puts it up and in.
Good finish. Could have been an and one there.
Could have been. 21-20. Floyd Central has got the lead down to one. And the big man, Brady Conn, stepping out and taking it away from the guard that time.
Yeah, good defense.
And here's Blake Sloan putting it on the floor, and going to be fouled by Brady Conn, I think.
Yeah, that was a pretty easy call right there, just sticking his hand in there.
Yeah.
But it worked the last time. So.
Right. Well, that's the thing. You get it one time and you don't get called for it. And then the next time, you get caught. And here's a pass over Justice's head, but he runs it down in the backcourt.
That's only Conn's first foul, too. So
Justice gives it over to Graham Burchett. Burchett looking. Puts it on the floor, goes in the corner to Blake Sloan. Sloan against Brady Conn. Good defense. Gets it out to Burchett. Down the lane. He's ball up in the air, loses it, and then the foul called. And that's going to be Blake Sloan. That's going to be his third.
Yeah. Yeah, good initial defense, but
he knocked it loose, and he was trying to go through Burchett to get to the basketball and got called for the foul.
Yeah, I think that's a good call, too.
So, again, that is Jarvis in the lineup for Prestonsburg. He has it now. Comes across the top of the circle, moving down the lane, kicks it out to Justice. And Graham Burchett, three, no good. And two players going to the floor.
I think Jarvis is hurt.
Floyd Central comes up with it, and
Yeah, that's tough. That's a tough fall.
Yeah, Jarvis, he's holding his arm. He might have hit elbow first.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounded bad.
Yeah. I didn't see who was the Floyd Central player went to the floor
Sloan.
with him. Sloan. I know both of them went to the floor battling for the rebound.
Yeah, they both came down hard. Like you said, that could have been an elbow or a wrist or something trying to break the fall.
Well, I was afraid it was going to be a wrist, but when he rolled over at one time, he was holding his elbow. So hopefully just the old funny bone.
Yeah, let's hope so. Not funny at all when it's yours.
Yeah, it's not funny at all. You're exactly right. Just like having somebody telling you having minor surgery.
Yeah,
anytime you have surgery, it's going to be major to you, right?
Yeah, it is not minor at all.
And I think that's what it is. As he's up under his own power now, he's still in a little pain, though. See him working those fingers, though. So I think it's just the old funny bone.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, he's a good little player.
Yes.
Of course, we don't want to see none of them hurt.
No, absolutely not.
Both of these teams will be playing next week in the regional tournament, so I know both of them wants to win the championship here tonight, but the big trophy is at the end of the rainbow is next week.
Yeah, you want to be at full strength next week.
So Floyd Central will have it. Hager with it into the front court. Gets it over to Blake Sloan. Inside to go to Brady Kahn. Blake Sloan on him, and eyes up and under, then comes up short. Adam Sloan comes over. Brady has come up short the whole night with it, hitting the front of the rim.
Yeah, good move. But
expended a lot of energy last a couple nights ago, so don't know. Here is Justice. Adam Sloan with it. Blake Sloan, top the circle. Into the corner, Adam Sloan on the baseline to the bucket, up, blocked from behind. And Blake Sloan, and he'll hold it up as it was 1-on-3.
Yeah, it's a good decision on his part.
Hager with it for the Jaguars. 21-20, 3:40 left here in the third quarter. Prestonsburg with the 1-point lead. Smith Mills works down the side, spins to the baseline, shot up, good. And Floyd Central retakes the lead, 22-21.
So that's their first lead in a while, I'm sure.
Since late in the second quarter. There's Justice, gives it over to Burchett. He's fouled. That's going to be Smith Mills.
That's just his first, but that's not a good foul.
Well,
that far away, you know, no threat there.
You just got you just retook the lead. You go down and play good defense. And you're trying to shoot the passing lane, go for the steal. And we've got.
Well, not letting him. I don't know.
They'd already get the basketball to the man out of bounds. That's Hayden Hall trying to get in. Looked like Brady Kahn was going to get a little rest.
Yeah, he looks like he's a little tired there.
He does. Justice gets it down on the corner to Burchett. Burchett looking, brings it back out on top to Justice. Cross court it goes Adam Sloan. Sloan in the corner now to Burchett on the left side. And he looks to try to get it into Blake Sloan. And Brady Kahn, good defense on him.
Yeah, good defense by Smith Mills, not giving a good angle either.
And here's Adam Sloan working for the shot. Jumper up, no good. Rebound comes off Smith Mills. Don't think that was the shot that Coach Rose wanted.
No, you can get that whenever you want to.
Smith Mills with it. Ford Floyd Central pulls up for a three, knocks it down. And they extend their lead to 4. 25-21, 2:31 left. Prestonsburg calls the timeout. And let's see what it's going to be. It's going to be a full, so we'll take one ourselves. Be right back. This is high school basketball on WXKZ 105.3.
Appalachian Wireless is transforming the way you upgrade your smartphone. Trade in, trade up, and experience the benefits of Appalachian Wireless's trade-in program. Head into any Appalachian Wireless retail location or go to AppalachianWireless.com to get an estimate on your device. Use or apply your device credit towards your new Appalachian Wireless device or account. It's that simple. Just another way Appalachian Wireless proves better service and bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless.
Welcome back to Lawrence County. We got 2:32 left in the third quarter. Floyd Central regains the lead. They're up 25-21. See if they can hold on here in the championship game.
And Prestonsburg will have it out of the timeout as Grant Justice brings it into the front court, works down the left side, goes down in the corner. That's Burchett with it. And Coach Rose said to get it into Blake Sloan, and that's what you try to do. Here's Burchett cut off on the baseline. Sloan steps out, pops a three, knocks it down. Blake Sloan. And
timely three.
Well, Burchett tried to work the baseline, and Sloan just run back to the corner, and they double-teamed Sloan, left him open. Smith Mills pulls up 10-footer to count it.
He's heating up.
He's heating up. You're exactly right. That's
7 points this quarter.
Straight.
Yeah, 7 straight,
last,
too.
Last 7 for him.
Yep.
27-24, three-point lead Floyd Central. 1:45 left third quarter. And here's Burchett. And called for the walk.
Good defense. I don't know. I didn't really see him shuffle his feet there.
Well, I think what happened was he about went out of bounds, and he just stepped back to try to keep him going out of bounds, move both feet.
Okay.
That's what it looked like, because I seen him looking down at the sideline to see where he was at. And here's Floyd Central with it. Blake Sloan gets it back out to Caleb Hager.
I'd look for Smith Mills to get another good shot here.
Well, he's been hot. Got the last 7. Here's Blake Sloan working across top of the circle. Right side gets it to Smith Mills. And he tees up a three, knocks it down. And that was a deep three that time, all the way over in front of the bench, about a 22-footer.
Yeah.
And it's 30-24, 6-point lead. And Prestonsburg needs another timeout as Coach Rose wants the timeout.
Well, he's on a 10-0 run himself.
And let's see if it's going to be a 30-second timeout. So what time we've got the 30-second timeout, we'd like to let everyone know that tonight's ball game is brought to you by Community Trust Bank, Total Pharmacy Care, Appalachian Wireless, Mann Toyota, Craig Dameron Furniture, Overhead Door of Eastern Kentucky, Howard Family Pharmacy, Intermountain Cable, Charlotte's Tax Service, Attorney John Earl Hunt, Microtech Internet and Security. And we appreciate all those fine folks for making this possible. We've had a very competitive and nice tournament down here so far, Justin. Of course, this is our last night. Been big crowds and everything.
Yes.
Weather's held off nice for us, and been a nice tournament.
Yeah, this has been a nice tournament. Very good host, Lawrence County here. First time they've hosted the 58, done a really good job.
So Blake Sloan for Prestonsburg steps out under his own bucket, brings it in. He'll get it into Grant Justice. 1:10 left here in the third quarter as Floyd Central has outscored Prestonsburg by 10 and turned a 4-point deficit at halftime into a 6-point lead. And here's Justice driving the bucket, had his pocket pick, and ball still loose. Smith Mills picks it up, 3.
Bank. Oh,
no good. Boy, he was, that's a heat check for sure, wasn't it?
That was, I thought he was going to go in. I thought he banked it in.
Prestonsburg on the other end. Adam Sloan. Justice with it. Gets it over to Blake Sloan. Yeah, he's looking for help now. Gets it back to Justice. 35 seconds left, third quarter.
Prestonsburg needs a bucket here.
They do. Only scored 5 points here in the third quarter. Here's Adam Sloan. Gets it over and Justice try to go inside to Burchett, and luckily for them, that hit was tipped by Hager.
Yeah, because I don't think that was going to complete that.
No, Burchett didn't have no clue that pass was coming to him.
No.
And got a couple quick substitutions for Floyd Central as
give Brady that extra rest here.
Right, Dalton Hall and Dalton Boyd and Hayden Hall coming in. And here is a foul before the shot on Adam Sloan. And that's going to go against Martin. I think that's his third, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, let's see. Yeah, he's in there. And he's going to come out as number 13 into the lineup. Is that 13 come in?
It is. I don't think I have a 13.
And got a foul called as Adam Sloan was shooting the basketball. Well, no, they're going to call it before the...
Who'd they call that foul on? 13. Okay.
13, the mystery man.
Yes.
And here it goes inside Justice, 15 seconds. Adam Sloan, Justice out at the jump circle, 10 seconds, third quarter. And they go inside to Adam Sloan to the bucket, up and one.
That's what they needed.
They posted him at the free throw line, cleared the lane, and he done the rest. And that foul went against Hayden Hall.
That'll be Hayden's fourth.
Let's see if we can come up with 13 here somewhere. I don't see it. Adam Sloan at the line for one.
I think it's Jacob Hamilton.
And he knocks it down and cuts the lead from 6 to 3. We've got 4 seconds. 2-1, and here, no good at the buzzer. And at the end of 3, it's 30-27, Floyd Central over Prestonsburg. We'll send it back to the station. We'll be back, see if we can get this one settled. This is WPRG TV Sports.
The good folks at Howard Family Pharmacy grew up right here in Eastern Kentucky. They know this town just as well as they know their customers. You want to be greeted by a friend and a pharmacist you know and trust. Come see Wes Howard and Tiffany Jacobs at Howard Family Pharmacy, located at Eastern near Allen Central High School. Call us or visit howardfamilypharmacy.com. Most insurance plans are accepted. Late hours, open on Saturday. Howard Family Pharmacy.
You're on the move every day. You're mobile, and so is Community Trust Bank. Now you've got one-touch access to your accounts. No need to remember or update passwords. Make a deposit with a click, not a pen. No deposit slip and no line. And get that morning cup of joe without the hassle, without the wait. Community Trust Bank is dedicated to making your banking experience secure, fast, and easy. Don't wait. Go mobile with Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
Prestonsburg gets the three-point play in the third quarter there, cut the lead in half. Looks like we're ready for a good finish here.
And we found out number 13 is who now?
Jacob Hamilton. Yeah, they've got him 14 on the roster.
Give him that lucky number tonight, didn't
it? Yeah.
And Floyd Central will have it to start this fourth quarter. They have the three-point lead. They get it into Hager. In the backcourt, Prestonsburg is going to run the trap defense as they trapped Hager over on the corner next to the scores table, but Prestonsburg knocks it out of bounds, so Martin will bring it in for Hager.
Yeah, Floyd Central's going to have to handle this pressure because I'm sure Prestonsburg's going to crank it up here.
And here's Blake Sloan with it, and his pass is tipped, and he comes up with it, kicks it back out to Smith Mills, lets him fly by, a 10-footer, up and good. And that was a great shot because he let one defender go by, and he had another in his face, and straight to the bucket, Adam Sloan, and it's a block call. He'll go to the line for two. And that is going to go against Hager, I think.
I think he got Martin.
Oh, yeah, Martin. Okay.
Yeah, that's his fourth.
I seen the one, but the jersey was pulled around, so it's the 11 instead of 1.
You know, for Smith Mills, I think that's 12 straight for him because he was on a 10-0 run.
You're right. Yeah.
So.
And Adam Sloan knocks the free throw down. And we'll have Hayden Hall coming in replacing Martin.
And
Martin's been big for him on the board.
He has.
Adam Sloan, one more, it's 32-28. Make it 32-29, still at 3 with 7:32 left here in the ball game. Blake Sloan with it for Floyd Central, gets in the front court, Smith Mills, and it's taken away. And ball knocked out of bounds by Sloan. They thought it went off from Prestonsburg, but now the officials is referring, and they reversed the call. So it will go to Floyd Central.
Coach Rose won the foul.
Yeah, they was calling for the foul.
Yeah.
I think he knew it went off his player. He just wanted the foul call. And here is Graham Burchett's going to be called for the hold.
His third.
And I think that was a good call.
Yeah.
Let's see, that's 3 fouls on Prestonsburg. 1 with Floyd Central, I think.
Yeah. Or no, Floyd Central, I think they're in the bonus.
Or they got 7.
Yeah, Prestonsburg.
Okay.
Yeah, Prestonsburg in the bonus.
Can't hardly see the scoreboard where we're sitting at. Here, Hayden Hall, 3 out of the corner. No good. Smith Mills battling for rebound, can't get it. Justice picks it up for Prestonsburg. Adam Sloan with it. Back out to Justice. Justice standing out close to the timeline as he gets his offense set. Now he moves down the left side to the top of the circle. And here's a handoff, Graham Burchett, and he's going to be fouled by Brady Kahn.
Yeah. Yeah, he went right into Brady. So that should be the bonus.
And that will be the 1-1. Matter of fact, that's 8 team fouls, so 2 more will have them in the double bonus. Prestonsburg with only 3 fouls, and that bodes well for the Black Cats, them putting the full court pressure in.
Yes, it does. I mean, they can be very aggressive.
Exactly. Burchett's free throw, good. And the lead's down to 2, 32-30. 6:52 left here in this championship game. Both of these teams will go to the Expo Center next week in the 15th region tournament. And misses the second one, and Hayden Hall clears the boards for the Jaguars. And here's Sloan with it. Gets it over to Smith, drives the baseline, put it up and in as he cuts inside of his man, and it's all Ethan Smith Mills right now.
That's 14 straight.
34-30. Justice at the timeline, directing traffic. Now he'll come across on the right side to Burchett. Down here to go to Jarvis. He's looking for help. Blake Sloan, top of the circle. Looking, puts it on the floor. Cut off, can't get down the lane, and here's Justice, opens up down the lane, puts it up, no good, misses it.
Good move.
Wide open at the front of the rim, just couldn't convert. And here we got a foul, that's going to go against Blake Sloan. As they try to get, that's Blake Sloan of Prestonsburg fouling Blake Sloan of Floyd Central.
Just his second.
And only 4 team fouls. 6 minutes exactly left. We got a full timeout. 34-30, Floyd Central with the lead. We'll send it back to the station and be right back. This is 58th District Championship Basketball on WPRG TV Sports.
What business are you in? Building, growing, life-changing. Let us introduce ourselves. We're in the speed business. No, not that speed. 500 megabits per second speed. Enough speed for this, and this. Speed that delivers orders, big orders. Change your tax bracket orders. Ready for takeoff? Let's do some business. Get 500 meg cable internet from IMC Business Broadband for as low as $239 a month. Bundle with business telephone and save even more.
Here's Tim Wells, General Manager, Man Toyota. Tim, once again, we're in a new year. You got some new cars and some new incentives.
We sure do, Randy. Toyota's starting the year out strong. They have great rebates on all their vehicles and great rates on the Tundra, the Sienna, the Corolla, the Yaris, 0%. Even on the RAV4, 0% interest.
Man, what a deal.
You're gonna drive away saying, man, what a deal.
Man Toyota, US 23, Prestonsburg.
Welcome back to Lawrence County. Got 6 minutes to go. Floyd Central leading 34-30 over Prestonsburg. Got the feeling this might be a good finish here at the end, Larry.
Well, I think the intensity and the nerves are picking up a little bit.
Yes.
Maybe more nerves on the sideline than on the floor, right?
That's true. Yeah, players just play.
Do you get nervous? And here's Hager almost having it thrown away. He runs it down. Blake Sloan gives it over to Hayden Hall, back to Sloan. And he'll come out to Hager. Sloan with it. Open for a 3. Now he takes it and comes up short. Smith Mills with the rebound, up, no good, and he's fouled.
He's doing it all right now.
He is doing it all. I think that's going to have Adam Sloan on the, let's see what they got. Adam Sloan on the foul, yes. Smith Mills will be at the line for 2. He's stroking it right now. It's got the last, 14?
14 straight.
And misses that one. 34-30, 5:42 left. Floyd Central with the lead. Smith Mills can add to that lead. Second free throw up, good. And it's 35-30. Burchett for Prestonsburg into the front court. Gives it over to Adam Sloan. On the left side, top of the circle, Blake Sloan puts it on the floor. Kahn, nice switch there, picks up Burchett, causes him to pick his dribble up, loses it. Adam Sloan to the bucket, puts it up, no good, and going to be a block call.
Yeah, I think that's a good call. I think he slid a little bit.
Yeah. And I think it distracted Adam, though, because he usually don't miss that shot. He was wide open.
Yeah, because that was a wide open layup.
Yes, it sure was. So Adam Sloan will be at the line for 2. And the first one's up and good. He's money there.
Yes, he is.
And that's 9 team fouls. This could be very significant down the stretch, because the next one, Prestonsburg will be in the double bonus the rest of the game.
And that game we did together, they were 14 for 14 in the fourth quarter.
Exactly.
At Floyd Central. So
Adam Sloan makes them both. Here's Hayden Hall, gives over to Brady Kahn, loses it temporarily, goes up, and then fouls. And that's going to go against Blake Sloan of Prestonsburg.
Be his third.
Brady Kahn, has he scored here in the second half?
Got 1 free throw.
And he'll have 2 more here. And comes up short. You can see it when he left his hand.
Yeah.
And that's 6 team fouls now on Prestonsburg. So Floyd Central will be in the 1-1. The rest, well, not the rest of the game maybe, but on the next free. And Kahn misses them both.
Yeah, those are big.
Big misses. 35-32, 1 possession game. Prestonsburg trailing. They have the basketball. Adam Sloan drills the pass inside. I'm not sure where it's going, but I know where it went. Way out of bounds.
Yeah, it went fast, too. Yeah, you just got to be patient there. You know, they left you an opportunity here, missed both free throws.
And I think he was going for Jarvis under the bucket, smallest man on the floor, so it might have not have been a good deal if he'd caught it anyway. And here that's Dalton Boyd into the game for Floyd Central. He'll get it. Goes cross court to Hager. And they try to go inside to Hayden Hall, and he just turned his back and was trying to set a screen for
Kahn.
Brady Kahn, and it just goes out of bounds right behind him.
As soon as he turned his back, the guy threw it. Hager threw it to him. So
we've seen a lot of that in the first half. One team turned it over, the other one comes down and turns it back.
Yeah, gives it right back to him.
4:30 left. 35-32, Floyd Central. Here's Prestonsburg with it. Burchett. Blake Sloan, top the circle. Puts it on the floor and knocked loose. Smith Mills comes up with it. And it's knocked loose from behind on him. And then that's Smith Mills runs into Burchett, chasing the loose ball and fouls him. And Burchett will go to the line for 2.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Both, Kahn makes a good play down here on defense, and then Jarvis comes back, knocks it away, and then you get a foul 80 feet from the goal, and Burchett gets to chance at 2 free throws here.
Well, when you got Jarvis and Justice on the floor, you better be aware always behind you, because
if you don't see them in front of you, you better believe they're coming behind you fast.
They get a lot of back tips. And Graham Burchett misses the free throw, so maybe nerves on both ways, as Brady Kahn missed 2 last trip down for Floyd Central, and then Burchett misses 1. And he'll have 1 more. And he misses them both also.
Yeah, 0 for 4 from the free throw line, both sides.
35-32, the score remains. 4:10 left in the ball game. Floyd Central with it. Hager into the corner. Smith Mills drives the baseline, back to Hager. He tees up a 3. No good. Battle for the rebound. Adam Sloan comes out with it, and he's fouled.
Yeah, that's not the guy you want to foul either.
No.
You don't want to give him 2 free throws 80 feet from the goal.
And that's Dalton Boyd with the foul.
It'll be his first.
And it's 2 shots here on out for Prestonsburg, where it's a shooting foul or a common foul, because there's 10 team fouls on Floyd Central. Prestonsburg stands at 6 right now. Adam Sloan, and he misses.
Yeah, that's
lid on the bucket from the free throw line both ways right now.
He was 6 for 7 before that one.
His team trails by 3, 35-32, and rolls this one in off the front of the rim, 35-33, 4:02 left. We've got a barn burner, as old C. Ollie Robinson used to say back in the day.
Yes, we do.
Here's Hager with it, into the front court, gives it over to Brady Kahn, back to Hager. And he nearly throws away now. He does throw it away. Suspect ball handling right now for Floyd Central.
Yeah, unforced error there.
That pressure Prestonsburg's putting on the half-court trap is really bothering them.
Yeah, they've been relentless. They've been at it all game, and, you know, fatigue setting in a little bit. They may get them a couple turnovers.
Justice works in the front court for Prestonsburg. He's over in the front of the scorer's table on the left side. Now comes top circle, breaks free down the lane, up, rolls it in. We're tied at 35.
Oh, man.
And here's a steal on the inbounds pass, and then Prestonsburg throws it right between the legs of Grant Justice.
Yeah. That move by Justice, that looked like the last one he had. It just kind of part ways, and he gets a wide open layup.
Yep. Well, most of the game he's been coming across top of the circle and with that screen and passing it.
Yes.
And the defense is hedging to the outside to cover the pass, and he just keeps his dribble alive and take it right down the middle. Floyd Central with it into the front court. Smith Mills with it. Gets it back out. That is Blake Sloan with it. He's being guarded by Jarvis. Smith Mills with it. Over to Blake Sloan. Three out of the corner. No good. Brady Kahn with the rebound, and he's fouled by Adam Sloan, and that's going to be the 1-1.
Yeah, it's good effort by Brady to get that rebound, and got their hand in there when he was trying to go back up.
Well, he went for the spin move, and Adam tried to come in from behind, Adam Sloan, and fouled him.
It's his third.
And Graham Burchett back in the lineup for Prestonsburg as Clayton Smith goes back to the bench. Brady Kahn will have the 1-1. He missed his last two and knocks this one down. His team eases back out by 1, 36-35.
Yeah, all free throws and all fouls are going to be huge from this point forward.
Yes, exactly right. 2:54 all remains. On second one, and Rattle stays in. Justice with it in the front court. Prestonsburg trails by 2, 37-35. Jarvis gets it back out to Justice, cross to Adam Sloan. They got him isolated, and got a nice defense that time to cut him off. Burchett with it, drives down the left side, pulls up, 15-footer, counted. Smooth, Graham Burchett.
That looked very smooth.
37 each now as we're back tied. 2:25 left. Hager in the front court, and there's that back tilt. And Prestonsburg still on the floor, and finally come up with it, timeout Prestonsburg.
Like you said, if you don't see those two, one of them's coming behind you.
Exactly. So 2:16 left, 37-37. We got a full timeout, but we're going to stay here with it and set the game right now for them, Justin. We've got 2:16 left. We're tied at 37. Yeah, one team is in the bonus, Floyd Central, double bonus for Prestonsburg. With that timeout Coach Rose used, he's only got one left, and Floyd Central still got 3.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking at a 2 minutes and 16-second tie game. So, I mean, this is just a mini game.
What do you do?
If I'm Floyd Central, I look to get Brady Kahn the ball in the post, and if they bring some pressure, then I'm kicking that thing out to Ethan Smith-Mills because he's had the hot hand here in the second half. And if I'm Prestonsburg, I spread them out, and I'm trying to let Adam Sloan go off the drive or Justice down the middle. He's had some good drives. And if they suck off of you, then you've got Blake Sloan for a good shot. So, I mean, they've got quite a few options down here on Prestonsburg's end. But if I'm Floyd Central, I'm going through Smith Mills and Brady Kahn.
Well, Floyd Central has been in the man-to-man, too, so you might see him come out maybe in a zone.
This is a good time to switch your defense up and just try to, throw something different at them right now. But they're sticking with the man-to-man.
They're sticking with the man-to-man, and they got Brady Kahn on Blake Sloan, so you pull Blake Sloan out to top of the circle.
And this coach
and they're going down to Blake Sloan. And he works against Brady Kahn, puts it up and in, and Prestonsburg retakes the lead 39-37. Now, Prestonsburg don't want to do no fouling. They want to play good defense, but no foul. And they reached in, couldn't get it. Smith Mills with it. Adam Sloan on him. That's a good defensive man to put in. Here's Martin inside. Reverse layup up and in.
Good move.
Brandon Martin ties it back up. 39-39. 1:35 left. Let's see if Prestonsburg, they might that's a long time to hold it, but you might see them try to take some time off the clock.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you're guaranteed at least overtime if they'll let you stand out there and dribble the ball, maybe you're thinking about it.
Here's Adam Sloan down the lane, off the glass, good. Adam Sloan, man of the hour.
Yes, he's had a monster fourth quarter.
41-39, Prestonsburg with the lead. And here's Hager with it, Sloan, Smith Mills now, inside it goes to Martin. He's double teamed, looking for help. Gets it back out. Inside it goes to Brady Kahn. Kahn back out. Cross court it goes. Smith Mills on the move. Justice guarding him now. We're down to 50 seconds left, folks.
I'd think about a timeout here. You've got 3 and set up a good play that you want.
And here's Blake Sloan with it. Across the top of the circle. He's double team now looking for help. Gets it over to Hager, and just as they worked it into Brady Kahn, they called the timeout.
Yeah, it was almost ready to fall apart. I wanted to call it a little earlier, but then you got Brady on the block with the ball. Maybe let him try to finish.
And we're going to have a full timeout, so we'll take one ourselves and be back for the finish. This is WPRG TV Sports.
Hot new titles available on demand. I got to get my GED.
Well, welcome to night school. Why we in the ring? What's the square root of 81? What?
My work here is done.
Gnomes. They're so cute.
This will be the first manned mission to land on the moon. 2, 1. Order on demand.
Business Internet just reached the tipping point. Tip your hat to the information age. Get a gig for business and upload robust files, complex videos, and compound reports at the same time, in real time, while saving time. For DISA and data, get a gig. Got it? Now get going. Get up to 1 gig business cable internet from IMC. Bundle with business telephone and save even more. Call us today.
Welcome back to Lawrence County. We got 40 seconds left. We got a good one here. Floyd Central down by 2 with the ball in the corner. Hopefully, I mean, they're going to look for Brady Kahn or Ethan Smith Mills here, or maybe set something up for that nobody's looking for.
Here's Hager with it. That's Blake Sloan. 3, knocks it down.
Big shot.
Blake Sloan of Floyd Central. Ice water in the vein.
Did not hesitate.
Caught it and shot the basketball. 42-41.
What a shot.
Floyd Central retakes the lead. 25 seconds left. Prestonsburg uses their last timeout. And let's see, what Coach Britt Rose draws up here.
Yeah, I think you spread the floor. You see what kind of defense they're in. I mean, if you're Coach Hager, this might be a good time to switch your defense up, but you rode that man-to-man. But, you know, I like Prestonsburg's chances with Adam Sloan or, you know, Graham Burchett one-on-one, you know, make a good move and maybe get to the free throw line if you don't get a good shot.
Well, just as we was talking in the timeout, talking about what Floyd Central would work up, and Blake Sloan he just goes into the corner, and Prestonsburg don't even pick him up. They just ignore him, and you got to give the young man credit. He never even hesitated. He just caught it and shot.
One pass, I mean, you're talking 8 seconds into the possession. One pass to the corner, and he didn't even think about it. And that's what you like to see, you know, just a confident shot right there. And I don't even think it hit the rim, and it gave him a 1-point lead. It's a big shot.
Well, you're a basketball player yourself. You know, your best rhythm is catch and shoot.
Yeah, just
you
shoot
don't
it.
have
Don't
time
even
to
think about it. That's right. Don't think about it. Don't try to push it in. Just let it go.
And Prestonsburg will have it side out in the front court. At the end of the bench, Adam Sloan steps out, brings it in to Grant Justice.
It's like they're staying
Here we go.
man.
20 seconds left. Justice looking for some help. Gives it over to Jarvis. Back to Justice. And they're looking to get it to Burchett. Baseline drive, shot no good. Rebound comes off Smith Mills. He's fouled with 11 seconds left.
I think Burchett wanted the contact there, and he should have just shot it.
And they're not out of the woods yet, folks, because this is the 1-and-1, only 8 team fouls. Smith Mills, what's he done at the line tonight?
He is 1 for 2. He was 1 for 2 there just a second ago. The only 2 free throws he shot. And like you said, I mean, not out of the woods. There's 11 seconds to go, so they got plenty of time to get a good shot.
And the thing about it is, Prestonsburg with no timeout, so if he misses, they got to get the basketball and go.
Yes, yeah.
And first one's nothing but the bottom. 2-point lead. If he makes this one, it's still a one-possession game. A three-pointer will tie it.
Yeah, Prestonsburg still got a shot.
Smith Mills eyes the bucket, fires it up and in, and Floyd Central by 3. 9 seconds. Justice with it. Gets it over down the side, loses it temporarily. Now he's looking for help. Graham Burchett out of the corner, no good. Air ball, and Floyd Central comes in as the number 4 seed and will come away with the 58th District Championship here in Lawrence County.
Looks like they had a good look out of the corner. I mean, that was about as good a look as you could ask for. They struggled with the ball out there at front, but looks like they got a good shot off.
So we're going to send it back to the station. We'll be back for trophy presentations. This is WPRG TV Sports.
Whether you're looking for a new garage door or just need repairs, Overhead Door stands for excellence. With a complete line of garage doors and openers, plus expert service you can trust. Beautifully designed, beautifully crafted, trusted for more than 90 years. Always look for the Overhead Door logo to be sure you're getting the genuine, the original Overhead Door.
It begins with a click. And no matter where you are, you have countless choices at your fingertips. On the road, on your break, even in your own backyard. A world of entertainment is just a click away. Simply go to imctv.com/watchtve to get started. Intermountain Cable, connecting you to everything that matters.
At Lawrence County, 44-41, Floyd Central comes away with the 58th District Championship. Coming in the tournament as the number 4 seed, and Justin's got some final stats.
Prestonsburg was led in scoring by Adam Sloan with 15 points. Graham Burchett added 11. Grant Justice with 4. Blake Sloan with 9. And Caleb Jarvis with 2. And, did a good job on Blake Sloan. I think he shot pretty good from the field, but he struggled to get some good shots. I thought Floyd Central did a good job defensively on him. For Floyd Central, they were led in scoring by Ethan Smith Mills with a monster second half. Had 17 points in the second half. I think he had 14 points straight there for Floyd Central in the third and start the fourth.
Yes.
And Brady Kahn with 12 points, Brandon Martin with 8, Blake Sloan with 3, and Caleb Hager with 2. And Blake Sloan with only 3 points for Floyd Central, but none bigger than the 3 he hit in the corner.
The 3 that he hit, you're exactly right. So we're going to take, they're about ready for the trophy presentation, so we'll send it over to the PA announcer when he starts and see what we've got. Teams are milling around. They're in front of the bench, and after the trophy presentation.
Evening.
After the trophy presentation, Justin will be down on the floor with Winnie and coach, Sean Hager. As we're about ready to get the presentation started. And now we go, here we go.
Okay, we would like to recognize the 58th District runner-up, the Prestonsburg Black Cats.
Prestonsburg was victors over Floyd Central the 2 times they met during the regular season, and Floyd Central turns the tables on them here and comes away with the championship.
58th District champions, the Floyd Central Jaguars.
And that makes consecutive years that Floyd Central has won the boys' 58th District. Both teams now will pose for team photos. Both of these teams will be at the Expo Center next week as the 15th Region Tournament starts on Monday, and this year a little bit of a reversal. The Monday and Tuesday night will be opening rounds for the boys, They usually have the girls, but down at the state tournament this year, the boys' state tournament will be played first due to some activities that's scheduled for Rupp Arena. And then Wednesday and Thursday night will be the girls' opening round. So we encourage everyone to get out and support their favorite high school teams.
And now we'll look at the 58th District Tournament MVP, which goes to Brady Kahn of Floyd Central.
Brady Kahn, well deserving. Didn't have the game tonight that he had the other night, but he had some crucial buckets here tonight. 30 points, 16 rebounds against the big win in Lawrence County. Ethan Smith Mills carried the team for a long time here tonight. But deserving Brady Kahn.
Now let's look at this all-district team. They will include Tyler Maynard from Lawrence County.
This regular season all-district team.
Cody Maynard from Lawrence County. Chase Sarton from Lawrence County. Noah Fairchild from Lawrence County.
Lawrence County having a good representation on the all-district regular season.
Alex Ratliff from Lawrence County. Adam Sloan from Prestonsburg. Blake Sloan from Prestonsburg. Grant Justice from Prestonsburg. Graham Burchett from Prestonsburg. Jordan Frazier from Betsy Layne. Brady Robinson from Betsy Layne. Zach Bentley from Betsy Layne. Ethan Smith Mills from Floyd Central. And Brady Kahn from Floyd Central. We have 2 more awards to give out. Our next award is the District Player of the Year. And it goes to Tyler Maynard from Lawrence County. And our last award is the Burchell Duff Award. This award is given in memory of a former maintenance supervisor for Floyd County Schools. Burchell was also a longtime basketball official for the 15th Region. Burchell was always willing to assist the basketball game teams in Floyd County. This award is not only for accomplishments on the floor, but also for academics and public service. Burchell's wife, children, and grandchildren are here tonight to award this to the outstanding player for the 2018-2019 school year. And I do not have the winner. I don't have the winner. Who is it? Joshua Hall. And the winner is Joshua Hall.
Give all the credentials to the PA announcer for the Burchell Duff Award, then didn't give him the winning player. So Joshua Hall of Prestonsburg will get that honor. That's a very prestigious honor given every year to the boys in Floyd, well, not Floyd County now, the 58th District. So that's going to wrap it up for the trophy presentations. Justin's going to try to get winning coach Sean Hager. And
once again, a big round of applause for the all-district team.
As we have photos taken for the all-district teams, and see Justin moving in, try to get her handheld mic. Now he'll have it. Got a big game going on tonight over at East Ridge. Shelby Valley and Pikeville boys. We had a halftime score on that one last we heard, 36-35, Pikeville leading Shelby Valley. That's the 4th time these teams has met this year. 2 of the top teams in the region. And Justin's trying to work himself through the crowd looking for Coach Sean Hager. And now he's easing in as we have the crowd now for didn't say it the whole tournament, started to say South Floyd, Floyd Central. And now let's see, he's got Coach Hager. And getting a circle formed at the mid-court. All the fans and ball players for Floyd Central. And now we've got And got the jump circle here. Still a lot of photos and things being matched up. You're just tuning in, 44-41, Floyd Central with the big win. Over Prestonsburg. Both of these teams will go to the championship game, or excuse me, to the 15th region tournament next week. And Justin still trying to get in here to get Coach Hager, starting to cut the nets down. Coach Hager's are working around trying to get all of his players down there to where they can get into cutting the nets. And now the cheerleaders goes out. Let's see. Crowd forming as there's taking more photos. Very excited. Floyd Central come in with a 4-24 record for the season and comes in and ends up winning the tournament. Of course, had some interruptions throughout the season over at the school in the coaching ranks, and better talent on that team than a 4-win team. They come down here in the tournament and prove that. Here this week at Lawrence County, and we'd like to thank Lawrence County as been a very good host here of the 58th District Tournament. Been very hospitable to us and offered any kind of assistance we want, so we'd like to send out our appreciation to the Lawrence County principal and the faculty members that made all this possible for us. And now get the attention here as Justin's easing in. Maybe can get Hager, Coach Hager here now. And we're going to send it down.
Coach, you stepped into a tough situation. You hadn't won a district game going into the district tournament, but you got the kids believing, played hard, got 2 big wins down here. Tell us how you feel about it.
I'm glad for the kids. You know, it was just one of those situations, and tried to come in and do the best I could, and but didn't look too good the first half. But we regrouped at halftime, but the kids never gave up. These last 2 games that we played, if it was earlier in the year, I don't know if we could have come back and won them. But we started getting some confidence, and they started believing, and each of them understood their role.
Yeah, I thought you had a good game plan both games, and I think the kids really stepped in and executed what you thought they should do. And I thought Brady and Ethan Smith-Mills really stepped up big for you both games.
Well, they stepped up huge for us. In the first half, we didn't shoot the ball. We were only like 5 for 21 or 22. Yeah. And we told them at halftime, guys, Brady, you and Ethan are going to have to score, and some of you other guys are going to have to step up and do your role if we're going to come back and win. And they did. Ethan had a huge second half.
Yeah, he scored 14 points at one time by himself, 14 straight. When you called the timeout here and Blake Sloan hits the 3 in the corner, is that what you drew up, or is that just Blake stepping in and taking a big shot?
That is not what we drew up, but I did tell him, I said, Blake, if you get a shot, please follow through. He's in a habit of shooting it and jerking his hand back, and we had it straight the first game, and tonight he was shooting them real quick and jerking back. And you asked him, I said, Blake, if you shoot the ball, just follow through and you'll hit it, and he did.
Only 3 points he had all night, none bigger than that.
None huge. That was huge for us. I'm just glad for the kids.
Yeah, great win. You all stepped in, like I said, won the district tournament, 2 big games in a row, right down to the wire. Good luck to you next week in the regional tournament.
Thank you. The draw was Saturday, so we'll see who we get.
Good luck to you.
And that was the interview with winning coach Sean Hager. And was going to try to get Brady and Ethan Smith Mills on to talk to them, but they're standing over. They're already doing the interview, so we're going to wrap it up. 44-41, Floyd Central over Prestonsburg for the 58th District Boys Championship. Both these teams will be at the Expo Center next week, so we'd like to encourage everyone to come out and support your local teams in the boys and the girls in the region next week at the Expo Center. So for Alex back to the station, Wayne Field on camera, my partner Justin Holbrook, this is Larry Cecil saying so long and good night. And again, the final score, 44-41, Floyd Central, 58th District champions. This is WPRG TV Sports.